Hey, welcome back. So, have you ever looked back at your journey and think to yourself, how did I really get here? I have no idea what I was doing. But look at me now. Slightly more stable and only occasionally crying over spilled milk. Reflecting on your abundance journey isn't just about counting the cash or your wins, but it's also about realizing you didn't quit. Even when your plans went sideways and your Wi-Fi went out, your power too. Growth is messy. Process isn't always pretty, but you've made it further than you give yourself credit for, and probably upgraded your snack choices along the way, right? So today we're going to be talking about reflecting on your abundance journey, celebrating growth and the process. Now, how are you going to celebrate your growth and the process of it? First thing we're going to do, we're going to acknowledge how far we have come. Recognize that you have made progress, even small steps. Example, look back at your old goals and realize that you did achieve something, or maybe you've outgrown some of the things that you were doing before. That is success. That is a win in itself. If you've outgrown people in your life, that is a win. Because remember, even spaceships drop off the fuel when it gets too high. Think about that. As you're going into space, everybody can't go with you. Sometimes you outgrow things, outgrow people. And speaking of that, the birds are outgrowing their nest. I will put you up there. I might try to insert some clips of the birds outgrowing their nest like they're way too big. So I know it's time for them to go. It's time for them to be evicted. Okay, I'm off task. Okay. All right, the second thing, you're going to celebrate your wins, big and small. You hear them? Do you hear them? Success isn't just milestones. It's the moments in between as well. My gosh. Okay, some of you guys are probably thinking, well, why don't you just go in the house? I don't want to go in the house. It feels good outside. Jesus. It feels good outside, and I'm standing my ground out here. I'm not leaving. Now my kid's trying to get me to come in. Anyways, give yourself credit for sticking it out, whatever it might have been. Maybe sticking to a budget, overcoming fear. I mean, for me, it is a struggle some days for me to stick to a budget. My gosh, it's the small wins, because while it might be one day you're able to stick to that budget, multiple days, that means your wealth is going to increase. All right. So step 3, reflect on lessons learned. Challenges shape your resilience and your perspective. Think about that failed project, that failed whatever. You've learned more from something failing than you could over a success any day. Why? Because you learned something. Oh, I need to do this instead. And it's going to stand out in your mind. Oh, I need to do this step instead of that step. Failure is always learning. A failure is you have always learned something along the way. All right, 4th step, recognize your personal growth. Abundance includes confidence, self-awareness, and emotional strength. Think about the way you might handle stress now versus the way maybe the way you used to handle it. Maybe you've grown and you've gotten better. Think about I think one of the biggest things, if you have children, you think about the way you handled that first child, where you were like, oh my God, they can't do this, they can't do that. And then by the second child, you're like, as long as they breathe and then they eat, it's all right. That is success. That is growth. Boy, my goodness, my hands are a little ashy. But anyways, that is growth. And it's real progress. I mean, it is progress. I don't have babies anymore. I mean, my little one. Well, I don't have babies anymore, but you get what I'm saying. You can put maybe something you've grown from down below. All right, the fifth thing, set new intentions with gratitude. What do I mean by that? Let appreciation guide your next steps. So use what you've learned to set clearer, more aligned goals with what you want in your life. This could be grand goals, it could be small goals. It's up to you. It's your world. My goal is for the birds to be gone. With that being said, reflecting on your abundance journey reminds you that success isn't about where you are going, but it's also about where you have been and how far you have come. Every win, every lesson, your mindset will begin to shift. That's a part of your growth. By pausing to celebrate your progress and express your gratitude will help you build momentum for even more abundance to come to you. So go ahead and take a bow. High five yourself. Post yourself and get ready to level up. Snacks and all, boo. So I'm going to leave you with this question. If you pause to truly appreciate how far you have come, what parts of your journey would you finally give yourself credit for? With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. And have an amazing day.